What's up, guys? Another day, another unboxing, and today we are gonna unbox Yoyo Studios Zenitsu. So already opened it, and I already know what's inside this box, which is Zenitsu. So let's begin unboxing and assembling. So this is the art box for Yoyo Studios Zenitsu, showing the completed assembled statue. So this is what we're going to expect from this statue. It's an awesome, it has some awesome light up features, awesome action pose, and I believe there are two head sculpts for this one. So I'm excited to build this, and so let's begin. So here are the parts for the statue. We have two layers, and it doesn't seem to have too many parts, doesn't seem to be a complicated build, and I'm guessing it's gonna be a quick and easy build. So let's just take a moment to absorb where the parts go on the styro in case we needed to rebox this statue. So here we have a smoke effect standing straight up here. The medallion can be found in this area, a smoke effect here, and that's it for the parts tagging. So let's start building the statue now. Here we have the very dynamic base with a lot of explosion effects, a lot of debris effects. This must be where the electronics connection goes. And on the base, you can see the beautiful artwork showing the completed statue, although there's no indication of the edition size on the base, but a nice bottom indeed. It says here Agatsuna Zenitsu. Next is this giant pancake looking moon. This is what would light up when we turn it on. So this should slot in here easily. Next is this spider claw. It slots right on this part of the base. Next is Zenitsu. I noticed here that for this Magic Cube statue, they did an amazing job with the texturing of the claw of the cape, unlike other Magic Cube statues where it's just a super plain cloth design without any textures like in their Tamayo. But for Zenitsu, they went the extra mile and put some nice details, and especially for the hands, they put some veins in. Although there's no details, textures on the pants and the uniform, but on the cloth, they did some texturing. So good job on that, Magic Cube. I mean, for Yoyo Studio, not Magic Cube. So for the smoke effect, there are slots here that you need to fill up first with other parts before you could slot it in to the base. Like for this one, there are spider web parts that you need to slot in. This spiderweb part needs to be slotted in here first, like so. Then we could put it on the base. This smoke part slots on this side around the back part of the base. This small smoke effect goes here. This smoke effect with a peg slots in this key right here. So this small smoke effect slots on this key right here. So this smoke effect needs to be combined with this web part right here before we could slot it in this area. So this smoke effect with a bit of rock attached to it slots right here, but you need to slot it in first before you slot the smoke effect in, or otherwise it will not fit. So we need to remove this first. Slot this one in. Then reattach this part. Okay. So this long thunder effect right here needs to be slot in first before you slot in the main body of Zenitsu. Okay guys, so this gets a little complicated. So there's a slot here that is obstructed if you put the long lightning pole first, which is this effect part, this thunder effect part. But you need to wrap this thunder part around this pole, then slot it both together so that it would fit. So I'll show you guys in a bit. So you see here that this thunder effect part wrapped around this pole before we could slot it in. Otherwise, if you put one first, you could not fit the other. So it should be a simultaneous insert. So this thunder effect part, this one, slots right here, and you need to put it behind the pole so you could slot it in. So this thunder part with a long peg here and another peg here slots on the middle and here. Next, we try to find where all these wood pieces slot in. So this small one should go on this smoke effect part here. This wood piece with a peg here slots under this smoke effect. this wood piece here with a peg like this, slots right here. So this wood piece with a female hole here plugs into this peg right here. This wood piece here, it looks like this, slots here. And finally, this last piece of wood that looks like this slots here. So I needed to remove this lighting effect first before I could slot it in. Otherwise I might break something. So this statue has a lot of complicated small details that needs caressing and careful planning before you could slot it in. Okay, so I was wrong about the hole here. It's not for this wood piece, but turns out that it is for this long lighting effect piece that needs 2 points to connect here and here. So let's see. So it's like this, but I have an issue here because it doesn't fit really well, and I needed to use a little force and twist this piece a little, and I don't know how it will hold up in the long run. If it might break, because I feel that if I twist it a bit more, it might break, because you know how fragile this material is. So but that's how it is, so let's just hope for the best and it will not break sometime in the future. Okay, so I found the hole where this displaced wood piece slots in. So this piece slots in this smoke area here. So we have the spider demon's head, which should slot right here. Here is another spider claw, should slot here. Okay, so reinserting the main body, and I had to remove again this thunder effect here before I could insert Zenitsu, otherwise the feet would press on it and it might break. So we need to carefully reinsert the lightning effect underneath his feet and put it back on its hole. So this small thunder effect goes on his jacket right here. We have another thunder effect that goes onto the jacket. So this one goes here. So we have another thunder effect, which should go, I'm sure it should go right here, but I'm not sure why it doesn't really fit all the way. So there's still a small gap right here, but it's already magnetized, and I think it will be fine. It will not fall off. This blood effect goes right on this hole right here. Okay guys, so for this effect, you see this long slot here. So I've been looking for a good few minutes where I should put it, and I figured out that it should slot right behind that pole over there. So I needed to remove all of this again, in order for me to slot this piece right here. Or maybe I should just drop it in and it might work, because as I said, there's no instruction. You're just putting stuff based on your instincts. So this is a bit of a problem for this statue, because the moment that you messed up the sequence of the inserts, then you need to redo a lot of uh, a lot of the stuff that you've already inserted all over again. So for this one, maybe I'll just drop it here, and I'm good with that. So I still have two more lighting effects that I still couldn't figure out where to put them, but for the meantime, I'll just put it somewhere else, and when I reset my mind, maybe I'll be able to figure out where I could find them. So we'll just have to finish this statue with one of the three head sculpts, or let's try them all one by one. So this is the head sculpt for the sleeping Zenitsu. This is the head sculpt for the awake Zenitsu, showing that he's already been poisoned. And this is the head sculpt of the badass Zenitsu, the thunder god. And I'm guessing it's gonna be the head sculpt that I'm using it. And the thing about this statue is it is best viewed from the bottom. For me, it is best viewed from the bottom to show clearly the dynamic action of the character. Because if you viewed it straight, you will mostly see just the top of his head. But if you view it from the bottom, that's the perfect angle for this statue, and it is perfect for my plan on where I would put it, which is here. So people would be able to view it from underneath the statue. So next is we'll check out the light up feature and some closer details of the statue. So this statue would make a really nice desk lamp, a really nice table lamp, and a really nice centerpiece for anyone's statue display. And you could see the effect that the shadow makes through the claws and through the wood pieces. So it's one of the best statues, Demon Slayer statues that I've ever seen. So even the light up has different modes. So there's also flashing mode, which I don't recommend because it's kind of an eyesore, especially on dark rooms, and there's also there's two modes, no? A steady mode and a flashing mode. So for this one, I recommend this steady mode. So the moon piece really popped out. The light really emphasized the texture of the moon, and when you view it from here, the silhouette that Zenitsu makes in front of the light is really something to behold. So that's it, guys, for this statue. I hope you like this unboxing, and I hope you follow this page for more unboxing videos, and we have a lot more in store, and I hope to see you guys really soon.